Right, we're just getting moved on by the gamekeeper here. Who's going to turn that down? Absolutely fantastic. Hammered coin. Okay, so that is military. It's quite a big shell. Spent shell. But that is well, I don't know what it is in terms of the code for the bullet, but it's quite a big shell, isn't it? So that's probably 120 years old, 110, 120 years old, and that's from when they used to practice on this land for the World Wars. Now, getting two relatively unexciting artefacts in a row is quite demoralising, but never one to be defeated, I carried on weaving my way between the roots and stubble, digging a bit more scrap metal until I got a signal that would turn out to be something quite old. I can see a little fragment of something there, ladies and gents, just down there. Not sure what it is, looked interesting, so I thought I'd show you. Not seen anything like that before, to be fair. What do you think? Looks like a little bit of open work. Something or other. Now, open work I associate with quite early medieval, sort of Saxon to Norman period. But I don't think that's Saxon, obviously, but it could be Norman. You never know. It looks old. There's some old stuff about, ladies and gents. I've just got this little tiny medieval buckle. Look how small that is. It's definitely medieval, probably, again, 800 years old, I'd say. It's broken, but it's quite a nice little artefact, so signs of more coins, maybe. You never know. At this point, I decided to sit down and take my lunch break and dwell on the fact that I'd found an Anglo Saxon artefact. My back was aching a little and I was fairly happy with what I had discovered so far. I pulled out my sandwich and my coffee flask and spent an eternity trying to unscrew the lid before pouring myself a nice hot drink. There is something about a nice flask of something warm out in the wild. It gives you a sense of pleasure. Today I had myself 2 slices of sourdough bread with peanut butter to give me the carbs to keep me going and protein to keep my back from falling apart. And then, well, I just enjoyed the peaceful surroundings. However, that peace didn't last long. I heard the sound of a truck getting close and I wondered who it could be. As it got closer, I caught a glimpse of the vehicle, and then I remembered it was Craig bringing me back my gloves. Here he is. I've just been droning you. I just watched you drive all the way down the track on my drone.
You got a licence, Claire?
Huh?
You got a licence?
Have I got a licence? It's on the back of the drone. Let me just get it back because
Where is it?
it's up in the air.
Put it hover up there, do it?
Yeah, I've put it up to a certain height to miss those trees. I'll show you in a sec. Just looking straight at us at the moment. We're over here. We're in between these trees.
Yeah.
So if I just take it up high. See, we're in shot now. We're in the middle. So I can bring it lower and forward. Wave. Found this little buckle fragment, ladies and gents. It's a nice little decorative piece. Georgian in date. 200 to 300 years old. Nothing special and quite a common find, but we're back out after lunch and that is our first find. Let's carry on. Right, we've got a good signal here, ladies and gents. Right, it is about here, so we need to get a bit deeper. Oh, I hope this isn't junk after all this. Right, we have actually got it on the pinpointer. Just down there. I have the pinpointer on silent because it's a bit of an annoying sound on camera, unfortunately. Right, it's here. I think it's a spoon. So it isn't junk as such. Oh no, and it's a lovely piece of crotal bell. Very lovely piece of crotal bell, decorated. I'm just going to pick you up actually and show you. Look at that. Beautiful. Go and buy the detail on that. 300 years old. It's got a lovely pattern on it, so I would imagine that's a nice Georgian piece. Beautiful, worth the dig. Well, ladies and gents, the sun's just popped out. It is absolutely boiling. I think it's about 1:30 in the afternoon. We're in March, and the sun actually feels like it's Spanish sun, if you like. The only thing is, ladies and gents, that it didn't feel like I was in Spain. I was sweating, my back was hurting. I mean, I don't know if I've told you about my back, but it was hurting. But I carried on digging holes, but what doesn't help is when you find things and put all the effort in and you find things like this. And you've guessed it, ladies and gents, this is the most basic button you can ever find metal detecting. Voila. That's not treasure. Just approaching the pond, ladies and gents. Just got a signal right near this pond. Now I was going to say, as you approach ponds, there's obviously an attraction by humans to congregate around ponds for whatever reason, whether they're feeding a horse, whether they're getting the horse to drink back in the olden days, or whether people are just having picnics by these type of ponds. So here it is in the middle of two fields, a big old pond. Don't know what it was for. Don't know if it's been dug by the Romans or later, but it's there. And it's a fairly good sized pond. Might get a magnet in there one day if the landowner lets me stick a magnet out there. But I have got a signal over here, ladies and gents, and it's sitting right on the top. Now I will warn you, it's only lead, but it looks like something half decent in lead. It's right on the top. So I just want to point it out with my glove. It's just there, right in the middle of the screen, right there. And it's in the shape of a spindle whorl, but it isn't a spindle whorl. Now is this a spindle whorl that has not got a hole in it and someone's dropped it and lost it? It's really white lead, which makes me think it's very, very old. Spherical in shape. But yeah, it could be a gaming token, could be a weight of some kind. But it's just got that shape of a spindle whorl. So let me know what you think on that one. Lay 'em right on the top. Big squeak from the machine. Again, fairly close to the top, just about here. There you go. I might have done it actually, I don't know if I'll find them. Right, it's in this clump here. Another shotgun shell. Oh, live dig. Shotgun shell again. I wanted a coffee and I just wanted to bring you this, or take this time to just point you in the direction of Unearthed UK. You know, I don't want to force anyone to do anything, but I've used Unearthed UK for 10 years now, and they've been nothing but supportive to me and my channel. free advice. I buy all my gear from there if they've got it. Metal detectors, metal detecting accessories, equipment, outdoor clothing, all that kind of stuff, footwear. You can get it all from there. So if you want to look at their website, or if you want to give them a ring, please do so. I'm sure Mel and Graham would appreciate it, because while I'm out here enjoying the sunshine and metal detecting, using my metal detector that I got from there, they're packing and shipping gear for other metal detectorists and outdoor adventurists, just like myself, working hard, and they just deserve a little bit of a prompt on my video. So please get over there and have a look. Now we're going to dig this hole. I hope it's good. I don't think it's a shotgun shell. Famous last words, but I really don't. And because of the signal and the number that came up on this, I'm thinking that might be half decent. I haven't had a Georgian coin today, but it does give me the impression that I might have a Georgian coin. So let's face you towards the hole. The signal sounds like this. So I'm now going to dig it. Please don't be a shotgun shell. I've had so many shotgun shells today that I'm just losing the will, if you like. Right, I think it's out. Yeah, it's just there. Right. Don't know if you can see that, but I'll bring it back to the hole. It's just there. It looks like a coin. Did call it actually, didn't I? Try and move out the... Let's try and give you a bit of sunshine there. I did call it. Let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah, that's a penny or a half penny. Yeah, definitely. That definitely is. And you can quite clearly see Britannia on there. Well, I can. I'm just going to grab you and show you in the light. There's Britannia. Now, I had one similar to this last week, and it's been so good because it was encrusted with a lot of crustiness. And it turned out to be 1821 coin of George IV. Now, is this a George IV or George III? I mean, it looks identical. 1820. I think it's 1820 something. Hold on. Bear with me. $1826 maybe? 1826. That's uncanny, that is. That's George IV, isn't it? Now, you don't get many George IV coins come out, and I've had 2 in 2 weeks, not on the same field either, so that's pretty impressive. Pretty happy with that. There you go. Right, ladies and gents, we have a signal down here. I've already marked it, I know where it is. It was quite a good signal actually. It was a good number on the metal detector, and it sort of banged my ears off, if you like, but I'll dig it and then I'll show it to you closer up if it's anything decent. So let's have a look together. Yeah, screaming out in the hole, and all it is someone's can. Well, after that can, ladies and gents, I carried on plodding along, trying to find something exciting for you. I was very hot at this stage, very tired, so I didn't have much left in me, but there was just one find left to show you. Right, to end the day, ladies and gents, we have a penknife. It's probably, I don't know, no more than 100 years old, I suppose. Nice little pen knife. I'm going to leave last week's video on the end screen, so please, if you want to binge watch, it was a quite popular video, so have a look at that. And I'm going to leave you with some drone footage. Well, ladies and gents, that concludes today's proceedings. Please, if you did like the video, give me a thumbs up on YouTube and also a comment, and I'll always endeavour to reply as soon as I can. And if you're feeling generous, please subscribe. Till the next one, I'll see you later. Bye for now.